right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being a great example to his younger brothers, and peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. And what I want to get into today, okay, is dealing with, from prophets, to kings, because what we're seeing is, our people, there's always been prophets, amongst our people, telling them the will and the mindset of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai and prophesying things to come, and you look at the office of a prophet, it was always, an office that was despised, amongst our people, okay? You look at the history that our people have with the prophets. You even have, people, all right, you have amongst our people, the term prophet killers, you know, because the prophets would come in a time, a lot of times the prophet would come in a time when our people was doing, going after the way of the heathen, doing what they wanted to do, and the prophets would come with correction, okay? And we know that our people hate correction, okay? Now, it started off, okay, with the mindset that's been amongst our people towards the prophets. Now, when you go to Isaiah 30, okay, Isaiah 30 and 8, it says, "Now go, write it before them in a table and note it in the book, that it may be for the time to come, forever and ever." Okay, and the reason why we have a record, okay, of all these different accounts of these prophecies is so we can have a reference of what mindset to be in these times. Okay, this whole book is built to put us in a particular mindset of how to be in these times as the hopeful elect, man. Okay, so as we read these things, verse 9 it said that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, will say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. And our people, they would rather hear a message, based around, black economics, okay? All black people, this all black people doctrine, bettering ourselves in America and, moving forward as black people in America. See, that's what our people want to hear. Okay, the black woman is queen, the black woman is God, strong black woman, and, all these different things that our people want to hear, these smooth things. They don't want to hear the true message of the prophets, man. The prophets come with the wrath, speak the wrath of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Okay, the Most High is about to destroy this place, man. This way of living, this way of existing, which a lot of our people have, got addicted to the ways of the beast, man. Okay, they're addicted to Western culture. They're addicted to this society. The Bible speaks against it. So as the Bible speaks against, this society, our people that love this society, they hate the message. Okay? And Yahushua said, look, the world cannot hate you, but me hate it because I testify of it, and the works thereof are evil. In John 7:7. And he spoke that because, he understood that we will get a lot of hatred. But see, the hatred ain't geared towards the prophet, it's geared towards the standard that the prophets come with, man. Okay? Let's go from there. All right. When you go to 2 Chronicles 36, Second Chronicles 36 and 15. And it says, and the Lord power, all right, of their father sent to them by his messengers rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. But they mock, okay, the messengers of the Most High, and despised his words and misused his prophets, until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people till there was no remedy. So the Most High sending out the prophets is an act of compassion, okay? Because even when you look at the light of a prophet, man, it wasn't, a esteemed office, man. All right, the office came with a lot of hatred. Okay, you had to be, you had to pretty much, always have to be in a position, okay, where you're gonna be more hated than loved. You know, this wasn't a cute office. Jake tried to make being a prophet, something cute. No, when you're really, all right, telling our people, all right, the message from Yahweh Shema Shai, the true word, okay, nothing watered down, okay, nothing modified for the world. But when you telling our people the standard, all right, raw and uncut out the scripture, man, it's gonna make you hate it, man, by the masses of our people, okay. And we seen Jay, the prophets is mocked amongst black culture, man. Okay, you seen with the Mike Epps, all right, and you guy that got whacked, okay. Then you see Charleston White. Okay, it was some more guys that recently, was making, mockery of the prophets. And that's what we see. Instead of Jake taking heed to the warning, the masses of our people mock, man. But that's all right, the energy that our people always had toward the prophets, man. Okay? Even when you go to the New Testament, you go to the book of Matthew, chapter 23. Okay? It's Matthew 23 and 37. It says, "O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets, and stonest them which are sent unto thee, how often would I have gathered thy children together, even as an hen gathering her chicken under her wings, all right, and ye would not." Okay? "O Jerusalem, Jerusalem," that's speaking to a people that what? Stonest the prophets, man. Okay? And people do that now in the spirit, you know? They slander us, man. They lie. They just blatantly lie on us, man. They just lumped us all up in the categories if we pedos and the R word. Okay, they put that on us. They put all this slander on us, man. They stone us in the spirit. You see, and if they could, they would, physically harm us, man. Okay. Well, see, this time it's gonna be a standard lifted for the prophets, and eventually the prophets, okay, are going to be the kings of the world to come. Okay, so we prove the energy that our people come in when it comes to the prophet. But guess what? The prophets are going to be, okay, the rulers in the world to come. All right, and let's prove it, man. We're going to transition from being prophets to being kings, man. Okay, we're prophesying pretty much our own rulership. When you look at the grand scheme of things, because the return of Yahushua, that's the beginning of our rulership. And we're going to get it. Now, this is Luke 13 and 24. It says, I start 23. It says, "Then said one unto him, Lord, are there few that be saved? And he said unto them, Strive to enter in at the straight gate, for many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able." Okay? And we know that the road to the kingdom is going to be through the straight gate. Okay? And the Lord has put the spirit on the elect to go through that straight gate, man. We're pretty much prophesying our own victory when you think about it, man. And we know the straight gate is a part of going back to the role of a prophet is nothing, okay, it's not no cute office, man. Okay? There's a lot of hatred, there's gonna be a lot of betrayal, it's gonna be, it's a lot of things that we miss out and have to go through with our families because we, miss out on particular things, okay? Because we're not there. All right, because we're dedicated to this, man. Families have been lost, man. Families have been broken up, man, due to brothers, prophesying, you know, different opportunities, and you know, it's a lot of things that have been sacrificed. All right, as brothers have, you know, put their hand to this plow of prophecy, man. Okay, a lot of changes, man, and no one wants to go through that, man. A lot of people are not going to want to go through that, and that's why the Lord has to build you a certain way. It's not of us. It's where the Lord built, you know, the elect. He built the elect a certain way to go through these things, man. To not care about the opinions of people and what people think, and you know, no, the prophets, okay, the elect, the hopeful elect are built in a particular way, not to care about the opinions of this society, man. Okay, it says when once the master of the house is risen up and have shut, all right, and have shut to the door, and the master of the house, Yahweh Shai, and ye begin to stand without and to knock at the door, saying, Lord, Lord, I said, open unto us, and he shall say, answer. It says, and he shall say, answer, and say unto you, I know you not whence ye are. Then shall ye begin to say, we have eaten and drunk in thy presence, and thou hast taught in thy streets. But he shall say, I tell you, I know ye not whence ye art. Depart from me, all you workers of iniquity, man, because there's a lot of men who call themselves prophets who think that they're in good standards, man, but they come, all right, with these off doctrines. They come with this off energy that they push amongst Israel, okay? And they're going to think that they're in good standards in these time to come, and it's going to be a lot of disappointment, man. You know, they got a lot of followers, a lot of people are praising them on the comment boards, and they think that they're in a good condition, man. Okay? A lot of prophets not saying what the MOTB is, what the Karagm is, okay? But they got a lot of views and followers, but they're not being specific when it comes to prophecy, man. We're specific when it comes to prophecy, man. Okay? We intentionally teach specific things, man, pertaining to prophecy, man. Okay? No gray areas. All right? And it's gonna be a reward for that. And it says, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, nuclear destruction, and when you shall see Abraham and Isaac and Jacob and all the prophets in the kingdom of the Most High and yourselves thrust out. Hey, because when we in those chariots, that's the beginning of the kingdom. When we get in those chariots, that's the beginning of our kingdom, man. Okay? And you're gonna have those that are still here when they're weeping and gnashing of teeth in that nuclear destruction, as you're gonna have the elect in those chariots, man. Okay? So the reward of the prophets is rulership, man. At the end of all this, man, all that we went through, all that we lost, all the persecution, the slander, all that we finna lose, okay? Well, the end result is rulership. Okay? That's the end result of this thing, man. All right, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which were what, the fathers of the promise, and all the prophets, man. Okay, in the kingdom of the Most High, and you yourselves, all right, thrust out, man. Those that are people that are without, man. You know, but then you go to Revelation. This is what this thing is about, man. All right, let's get Revelation chapter 11. Okay, verse 18. It's Revelation 11:18. And it says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets. Okay? So these nations are about to be judged, all right, for following after the whore, all right? The prophets of Israel, okay, are finna get their reward of rulership, okay? And not only the prophets, it says, and to the saints and them that fear thy name, small and great, the rest of the elect. Because the scriptures say what? How, you know, if you give one of these a cup, all right, of water, okay, that you receive the reward of a prophet, you know, talk about the helps, okay, any way that you aided, you know, even if it was just, you know, a offering up your obedience, man, You know, all you brothers, all you sisters, you know, that have ever sent something in sincerity, man, and you know, prayers, all those things, okay, is working towards a reward, man, a reward, man. Okay, so the prophets and the rest of the 1/3. It says, and to the saints and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and should destroy them which destroy the earth, man. And which should destroy them which shall destroy the earth, which is Esau Edom. Okay? And the main person that we prophesy against is Esau Edom, man, and his wicked ways in the earth. So as we're being rewarded with rulership, the thing that the prophets hate the most, which is Esau Edom, these Edomites, are going to be taken down. Okay? That's the victory, man. All right, spoken of in the scriptures. Okay, let's go from there to show you, because Apostle Paul knew, okay, that hey, he was going to get a reward. All right, he was going to be rewarded with rulership for his works, man, which Apostle Paul was a prophet. Okay, he's an apostle. All right, and a prophet, man. All right, this is 2 Timothy 4:7, and it says, I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. And we want that same report, man. You know, that we fought the fight. We kept the faith, man. You know, even unto death if necessary, man. Okay, verse 8, henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, okay, the righteous judge shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing, man. And that's beginning with the prophets. So the Apostle Paul knew that he had a crown laid up for him, man. Okay, for his work, okay, as a prophet, man. You see his labor and his steadfastness as a prophet, man. There was a crown, there's rulership, you know, laid up for him, man. You see, nobody has a better retirement plan than the prophets, man. Because scripture say, well, we shall know more, teach our neighbor, know the Lord, for all shall know the Lord. Okay? So that means we won't have to teach anymore, man. All right? We'll just be, all right, we'll just get to enjoy our rulership, man. No one has a better retirement plan than the prophets, man. It's an eternal retirement, man. Okay? And we're going to go from prophesying to what, man? Judging as kings with Yahweh Shai. Okay? Let's go from there. I think let's get that in see, brother. See, brother's going on. All right, this is get this in the book of Sirach. Let's see. What's wrong with this, man? It won't let me go. Hey, if a brother can put Sirach 33, I believe, verses 13 through 16. No, it's Sirach 36, verses 13 through 16. Because it won't even let me pull up. That's crazy. All right. Let me read some of you brothers' precept off the comment board. Okay, yep, it's a beautiful one. This brother Yahweh, the Hopeful Elect 3, Revelation 18:20 says, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High have avenged you on her. Okay, rejoice, you heaven, you apostles and prophets, man. Okay, hey, this is a, I say this is pretty much the grunt work. What we doing now? Okay, it's the grunt work. But see, the payoff is so big, man. This is light. This is a light thing, man. Just thinking about it, like, man, it's a light thing for what we finna get, man. You know? And it says, and the mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down and shall be found no more at all. Their rulership is going to be done, man. Okay? And her rulership is going to be completely done. Okay? This is the brother Israelite seeking salvation. All right. Matthew 10:41, it says, he that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. And he that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man reward. Yeah, people, our people that aid this ministry, man, in whatever way you can. We don't put a dollar amount on it, or put a standard on what you do, man. Whatever you do, man, even if it's just obedience and prayers, man, you know. Hey, that's aiding, okay, that's forwarding the ministry, man. Okay. It's a brother Beyond Yasha'Allah Wisdom Solomon 5:15 said, but the righteous live forevermore. Their reward also is with the Lord, and the care of them is with the Most High. Therefore shall they receive a glorious kingdom and a beautiful crown from the Lord's hand. For with his right hand, which is Yahweh Shah, shall he cover them, and with his arm shall he protect them. Okay? With his arm shall he protect them, man. Which is Yahweh Shah. Okay? Now let's jump down to Sirach 36:14. It says a glorious kingdom. Just to expound on there, a glorious kingdom. Our kingdom is gonna be on such a whole nother glory, man. We haven't seen glory, man. We haven't seen infrastructure yet. Okay, we haven't seen, okay, the glory of precious stones, man. Okay, even us as a people gonna be glorified, man. Okay, the technology that we're gonna be open up to, spiritual technology, man. We haven't seen, okay, glory yet, man. This ain't it. Okay, this is a very cheap, generic version of the kingdom, man, that Esau has established now. Okay, and it says, it's Sirach 36:14. It says, "Fill, okay, Zion with thy unspeakable oracles, and thy people with thy glory." Yeah, the knowledge. This knowledge is a glory. Okay, these unspeakable oracles, these prophecies, man. And guess what? The elect is being filled with these things, man. We're being filled with this unspeakable glory, man. Okay, these oracles. You see? It's a glory within itself. All right? All right, verse 15, it says, give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning, and raise up prophets that have been in thy name. Okay? Reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful, man. Reward those that wait for thee, man. And see, Yahweh Shai, he prayed not only, for the first fruit, but he prayed for those, okay, that will believe on those men. Okay? So the scripture constantly speak about the reward of the prophets, man, which that's going to be rulership, man. Okay? And our people that aided, those men, okay, in their ministry, all right, will be rewarded as well, man. They will get, okay, a blessing as well, man. It's going to be eternal. Okay? And we all going to be in rulership. It's going to be ranked, but we're all going to be in power, man. Okay, we will be the top nation, man. Beginning with the prophets and the rest of the 1/3, man. We will be the ruling nation in the earth, man. Okay, so let's get this. Leave it the book of Luke. I end it here. The horn went off. All right. This is Luke 10 and 23. It says, and he turned him unto his disciples and said privately, blessed are the eyes which see the things that ye see. For I tell you, okay, for I tell you that many prophets and kings have desired to see those things which you see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which you hear and have not heard them. Okay, many prophets and kings. And see, the things that we hearing and seeing now, this is really, what our forefathers, okay, were into, man, because we're right here at the cusp of an eternal rulership for Israel, man. Now all the technology needed to fulfill all the prophecies before, Israel will enter into its eternal kingdom is available, man. Is ready, is here right now, man. From the Charagma, the main two technologies, the Charagma, okay, and the ICBM missiles, man. And both of those technologies are already functioning in the earth, man. So we're right here, okay. This is how close we are. So Lord will, this lesson was edifying. Just wanted to get into that. I was reading a little bit of Luke last night, and when Yahushua spoke about the prophets, being in the kingdom, there was an exhortation for me in the spirit, and Lord wills the exhortation for you brothers, man. You believers as well. So Lord will, hey, this is it, man. We almost at that time, man. We almost at that time, man. Every day is a day closer, you know. So brothers, just lock in. Hey, sisters getting orders gonna be worth it, way beyond worth it. Stay in order is gonna be worth it. And until next time, Shalom.